Like, oh, we're just gonna get started. That would have been
the first time. I think
that would have been
did that happen early. That we
sit here and do a whole hour and forget to hit record. Oh man, that would be so bad.
We'd have to start over.
Oh man, it's like, why isn't nobody commenting?
I put my name on it because I want people to know that that's the number.
Oops! Hey, look at me! I hit record.
Oh, no.
That was, I think that was my only job here. I'm gonna go take a nap, y'all. No. It is pretty. It's been kind of a lazy day, but I'm Josh, JRB5. This is K711. Kevin Hansen, new member of the Hansen brothers.
Boom bop.
And Sontia Soul.
Hi everybody.
Bringing some soul.
Yeah, we haven't had live music on it in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to talk, chill. I said if you do want to play, hop up in this seat. It'll be a little bit better to the mic.
Okay.
Get a little bit of I mean, it's hard to get a good sound over a live podcast. I mean, unless I have an engineer, or at least, I got a mixing board, but I'm an idiot. I'm lucky you can hear us at all at this point because
I need more reverb.
I haven't touched them. I have not touched the settings, and we've messed with mics, and so now I think I need to adjust them because I kind of go back and listen to the podcast. And of course, I got a high squeaky voice, so I need to get my deep podcast.
Well,
voice on.
you know why
I need to work on it.
Everybody thinks they got a deeper voice than they really do.
I guess.
Well, no, you hear through your sinuses.
Yeah,
so
yeah, like echoes.
You
hear through your
it's
nose?
like through your sinuses. Yeah, your vocals you don't
Speak
hear.
up.
You don't hear them through your ears because they muted like somebody talking on the other side of a door.
Yeah.
So when you hear yourself, you're like, "Holy cow, I'm not."
I can barely hear myself.
Why do I sound like
Half
Mickey
the
Mouse?
Miss Jana, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey.
Hope everything's going good. I bet she was at the pool sometime this weekend. I'm jelly. I'm not jelly much, but I'm jelly
Well,
At the
of much things.
Yeah, the pool party pool or whatever.
No.
Or just any pool.
Any pool.
She was at a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about a pool, but then I had to cut the lawn. Man, I did so much lawn work on Saturday.
I've been
so why isn't my lawn done that?
filtering it in.
Man, my backyard is looking like a jungle again.
It'll be $75 an hour.
Yeah, I can do small doses. That's why I don't ever get a lot done. I do a little bit at a time. And I'm like, get distracted or step on a goat head.
Okay.
Sand burr, whatever you want to call them.
Are you going barefoot or something?
I mean, flip flops, sometimes barefoot. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, shoes are stupid.
Yeah.
I've seen something where shoes are the downfall of man because in the 1960s they made started synthetic, and so all the synthetic in your feet, absorb we're connected to the earth and the ions in the ground and the earth and all the good stuff we're supposed to absorb through them. Well, it doesn't go through that synthetic.
And so now we're all dead inside.
I mean, I go barefoot as much as possible.
Yeah, I wear some Chucks. Those aren't synthetic.
And I mean, rubber comes from the earth. I don't know.
It all comes from the earth. It all goes back to the earth.
I don't know. So I don't know how much I can believe in that.
But they said
Rubber comes from the earth.
Oh,
no
Neanderthal man, all that stuff. Their feet were wider too.
Car show today. What's up, Mr. Joshua Riggs? Yep, we got a 1 through 500. We do got our giveaway. We're gonna do stickers today. Last week we gave a copy of the book, but I'm gonna alternate it up and just kind of get a little rotation, just so.
Tell them about the book, boss.
Yeah. So 1 through 500, we've got a number I haven't looked yet, and I've looked, and there I know the number. Didn't do a podcast last night because me and Kevin were in Ponca City. Got invited. Well, he got invited down there, and I mean, we, mostly a package deal sometimes whenever,
we're like twins.
So if you ever invite one of us, there's a good chance both of us are going to show up. So yeah, I crashed the party. It was fun. Some good metal music.
A few rap artists too.
Yeah, it was just a good time. It was a different scene. I mean, the venue. I mean, an amazing building.
What
Downtown
was the venue?
It's 205 music shop, tattoo parlor, and then next door they got a guitar shop.
It's going to be a full blown one right now. They just moved next door because they used to have the music up front. And I can see it because they still have a bunch of the guitar hangers still up. And that one was built like a weird, I guess it was a wedding dress place.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And
yeah.
that's why it was built the way it is, which is cool because it's split up so they can have like an art gallery in one part and stuff like that, which he plans on doing.
Yeah, a lot of hidden nooks and crannies, and like I said, you walk
there's
in,
like a secret door of a shelf that slid. I'm assuming that whole shelf thing slid.
Yeah, I mean, I assume, but
yeah, because it wasn't moving.
I was kind of afraid to go back there.
Yeah, it's like there's like we thought maybe two people from Wichita disappeared.
Yeah.
That's what hidden doors are for.
But it was fun, man. They really excited because we're the first time anybody's ever done something like that there. So again, we're leading the way. So
trying to
for other places,
do different stuff.
Well, and our next two shows aren't in town either. Next Saturday, we're going to be at Mulvane.
Sweet.
Who is it?
Got to figure out something for Friday, or at least
we'll just show up somewhere and
keep
throw
people
artwork down the street or something. And then July 29th, we're doing the Baca.
Good guess. Keep guessing.
July 29th, we're doing the Baca event in Salina with a bunch of bands. And Dropout, the main band that's going to be there on the
next
1st.
Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday.
29th is the Baca fundraiser.
And then he and I end up taking over the donor hole I take over the first month and he takes over the second month.
Yeah, August and September.
Which you'll see some of the artwork that we've done together that hasn't been shown as much lately. And stuff like that.
I know, it keeps disappearing.
But you're the only one that's responded. You and Bryce are the only two that responded to play.
That's enough.
Well, maybe I'll just have you every Saturday play.
She's like, maybe. Call it.
I know. We'll see. I'll see.
It's only during that like noonish time period, so
yeah. Like I said, I don't know how much. I mean, you kind of, like I said, we kind of talked before. And I mean, obviously, the Facebook goes kind of a little hiatus from the social media and from playing. You haven't played. When was the last time you played a show?
Oh God, I don't know. I didn't come prepared for that question.
Oh. Well, I got lots of questions. I've been deemed the annoying question asker.
I know she's been at shows because you posted them.
I've been at a couple. Like I stopped. Well, God, so much and nothing has been going on with me. But I think it was May was probably my last show. I had 4 or 5 shows or something booked in June, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do some shows, and then they all got canceled.
Well, like I said, I don't know. Looks like you've been living life to me. I mean, that's I've been out. Sometimes that's better than grinding. I mean, you gotta.
It's been the same photo for the last 5 years, and it just makes up a new story each time. So it's like she's really living it up.
Yeah. There you go.
She's real good at Photoshop.
Yeah, you're hired. I haven't really done much digital lately, just because we've had the Final Friday thing, and I keep trying to outdo myself, and I think this month I mean, it's not done. I've got another week, but it's good. But I don't.
He thought it was this week. And
like,
no one's doing it. I'm like, yeah, I haven't even started mine yet.
Oh, man.
I started this morning though, but and he's like. Look, Final Friday's next Friday.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I actually started the concept on it when you talked about it, but I've been focusing on some other stuff right now. So, so that's my focus of the Final Friday. And
yeah, we got the dragon over there behind us to paint. We haven't actually even touched this one, Kevin and I. This was started. First of the year episodes, so January episodes, I think, is when it started, and so yeah, we're gonna get this one finished and moved along. Yeah.
Okay, next thing, as we promised, because
Yeah.
she's a rock star, she demanded blue M&Ms. Okay, so here you go. Here's
And
your
we-
blue
Oh my god, in
M&Ms.
front of everybody.
And we were trying to determine how many times she's been on, and we just decided 330,000 times. So there's 330,000
Yeah.
blue M&Ms to commemorate her 330,000th
She's
time.
got to eat
being
all of them before the end of the show.
I'm special, guys.
And nobody
And-
else.
and you know-
Yeah.
And you notice the very expensive wrapping we put it in. You know, just like Coke. I mean, just like
Oh, Kevin gonna get us canceled again. Speaking of,
Coke.
This is great value brand, man.
before we get too far, and give shout out to Talking Beards Network. They've been letting us broadcast on their YouTube and Facebook pages since 2021, going on our third year now. We're coming up to 100 episodes and 4 episodes, 3 other than this one, so I don't know how you count it. July 16th, I think, will be 100 episodes. And then Big Sexy Beard Brand letting us broadcast on their StreamYard. So huge shout out to them. And as always, I can save you 20% on some of the finest beard products around. JRB 520 at checkout. Save you 20%. Sexpot is the best brand, the best scent. Do it.
You just need to pre-record that.
I do. I'm gonna order a microphone
Mhm.
to start doing promos. Trying to step the game up. Like I said, I mean, Kevin has been investing in our vending
finding stuff.
ventures, and I got some mic I want to get. I'm always tweaking on things around here, trying to get a good quality podcast.
But yeah, because there's a bunch coming, but I don't ever say there's bigger and better stuff coming up. It's just we got some other stuff coming. I just gotta wait and confirm.
Like the kid was,
But I don't try to hide anything from anybody.
the kid was like, "Dad, are we ever gonna get a day off?" And I'm like, I mean, I'm ready for one, and I forgot about the next Saturday thing until yesterday. I mean, I periodically remembered it,
Well,
but didn't know the
actually,
date.
This one could be one for her because it's a 4th of July celebration, and there's gonna be swimming and everything else.
Oh yeah,
tomorrow,
she's
too.
going.
So
Yeah, she's going. Even Salina, she's going. It's all ages.
yeah.
So yeah,
And the people in Salina are already tagging us on some of our stuff from yesterday. Okay.
Sweet.
So
we're nationwide. Yeah, like I said, Bubo's in South Carolina. It made it. I was stressing about shipping that one.
I tell you, it was really exciting. You never see me get to it, and I still wasn't super excited, but it was so cool walking in that guitar shop, never been in, and there's my piece, right? One of my pieces hanging there. Now it's going to be one of our pieces in there too, because they bought one. They bought one last night.
Our
Yeah.
Angus.
Cool.
Our Angus one. I'm going to miss that one.
I think I got a good photo of it to make prints.
Thanks. If not, well, oh well.
It's always hit or miss.
Mhm.
We've been cranking out so many, and I've got so far behind, and now I've got a list. And you take them out, and you're like, okay, I'll get a photo of it.
Well, and like I was telling you,
And they both
I sent
disappear.
2 to where you work like 3 weeks ago, and I forgot until yesterday. So I need to tomorrow go by there and pick them up.
I think we'll only call you once now.
Because they never call me.
They call.
Or if I see what I need to do is figure out what that phone number is and put it in. Because if I look at the phone thing, your name doesn't pop up and you don't leave a message.
Thomas,
What's up, Thomas?
what's
Joshua's
up?
calling us a tweaker. Why are we a tweaker? I mean,
We're always tweaking the sound.
oh yeah,
Of course,
maybe.
maybe I'm talking softer because my voice has been rougher too lately. So I don't know.
Maybe we just look like tweakers. I don't know. Promise, no.
It might be the bag of blue M&Ms.
Yeah.
How do you guys have
Heisenberg.
that kind of
Heisenberg.
Oh,
She's
my
gonna
God.
laugh and choke on one.
I
Do the Heimlich maneuver right
don't think
here.
I got an answer on if it was peanuts or the chocolate, so there's a little bit of both in that.
time? Okay. Yeah, this is good.
Just-
right?
just a forewarning.
I got a peanut.
A
allergy.
peanut allergy. Oh no.
Get an Effie pen. Or...
They killed it on
I
film.
probably need an EpiPen. I've got this bees.
Mhm.
And I mean, I had stepped on one out here right after we moved in here. outside in the backyard. And like I said, I was always barefoot. I'm always barefoot out there, and stepped on a bee. You know, because I try to respect the bees. I don't kill bees. A wasp, I mean, I'll tell them to shoo and go away.
Oh, maybe it's a tweaker because you're eating the M&Ms. I don't know. It's hard to read people's minds on these things.
Tweakers eat M&Ms.
I
Another
know.
stereotype to
What?
deal with.
Yeah, people.
We were talking about
Can't
we could have
tweakers just
just
be-
ordered them if we planned enough time ahead. And you know, I mean, you can get them custom, you know, like things. And I was like, an M&M with Eminem the rapper on it. And the kid was like, "That's genius." And then I was like, green ones with the Room Green production logo on them. I'm like, yes, and then Artisol on the blue ones. I was like, oh, nice.
That would be awesome.
The yellow ones, we got for music lovers only.
Mm.
I think it probably costs like 4 times the amount to buy them.
Yeah.
You know,
And you only get 10.
yeah, you get 10. A lot of good guesses, everyone. Keep them rolling in. We have got none of them that have hit the nail on the head yet.
And,
so
and
there's
you're
still a
lucky
chance.
because Sontia wanted to go between 1 and 1 million. So we had to talk her out of it.
Yeah.
I was like, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, again, just some stickers today. We're just doing stickers. Next week we'll do another
And our eternal gratitude.
Beard Man and Stash. Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Maybe 100th. Maybe we'll do something giveaway. I don't know.
I've won like 2 of them.
Raffle maybe.
Some special M&Ms.
Special
And
M&Ms.
special M&Ms.
Special M&Ms.
It's a theme now.
I'll holler at Shay and she can make some artist salt donuts for her.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
I bet she can right
She
now.
can. She
Yeah,
can
for
because-
sure.
That's one thing I'm thinking about when I do the art show coming in August. Every Saturday, I'm going to put it on like a regular art show around noon.
Mhm.
I don't know how far I can. I still got to talk to the people, make sure I can actually have that time for performers and stuff. But I'm going to get either some of my art or I'm going to develop some art, and she can make dozen donuts or so.
Mm.
So
Well, speaking of art, it's been like 17 minutes. So you gonna go first? You want me to go
no,
first?
you go first because you were like, I want to do this and this and this and this and this and this, and it's going to look like a dog by the time we're done, or a skunk or something. I don't know.
How many
Shark
times have we
dog.
guessed 117? I feel like I've seen that like at least twice.
It's Mr. Joshua Ricks.
Keeps guessing the same
Same
number
number.
over and over and over again.
That's what we'll do. We'll like every 5 minutes we'll change it.
Nope. You were right, but you're wrong now.
But it's got to be within. Just see, that would take too much time to go back and determine. You know, sometimes when everybody gets guessing, it's hard enough just to go back and find the closest number. But
Mhm.
Well, we need to be like all those others that have that third person.
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
runs
say, it'd
set,
be-
'cause
it'd be-
everybody has the third person but us.
yeah,
Mm.
it'd be nice. But hey,
So
me, myself, and I. All right, let's play musical chairs.
You almost said Russian roulette, didn't you?
What is it called? It's murder.
You said there's going to be murder.
Well, I guess that's not
It's
necessarily.
actually suicide.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I guess it is
you
suicide.
want to pop up there? Kevin should probably let them get up first. 'Cause
All right. So go over here. All right. There we go.
If you're going to play, you should.
Oh, yeah. I should. All right, let me get it.
But speaking of murder, I was doing,
fucking
like I
knew
said, weird questions is kind of what I've been onto, and it's just kind of fun getting to know some of the responses.
Oh, before you ask your question, can we like cuss on here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we try not to just because we want to get sponsors, but nobody tells us we can't. So
Okay.
if we drop an F-bomb, we fucking drop an F-bomb.
All right.
But like I said, this was Theo. Oh, I can't remember the guy's last name, but he's funny.
Huxtable.
No, mullet guy. He's a white mullet guy.
Mhm.
Talks about a lot of cocaine for some reason. But
You
one of
asked
the
the-
questions he got asked was, do you think there are more porn stars or more murderers in the world today?
Porn stars.
Porn
For sure.
stars?
For
I
sure.
think
It
that should be an
depends.
optimistic.
Like, if there was as many murderers as porn stars, pretty much everybody would be dead.
Yeah. So you're saying you're a porn star?
Not anymore.
It depends on how. It depends on how you.
Internet searchers.
It depends on.
Find these videos.
You gotta wear. That's kind of tough one because how do you? Okay, define one. You're gonna have to define murder and being a murderer, and also define being a porn star.
Well, yeah, now most women have like OnlyFans and they think they're stars, but I don't think that counts as like being
Well, it depends on what you're doing on it.
Because I've seen some people say, "Oh, that's porno," and all it was nudity. You know.
Well, I mean, one moment.
And then they got that, you know, if they're showing the actual penetration or are they just showing the lovemaking?
All right, we're getting
Well,
censored now.
No, because think about that. Every single R
What
movie
kind of
would
show
actually be a
is
porn.
this?
I knew this question would
Why
go
is there a
horribly
couch in
wrong.
the front room?
So I actually believe there's more murderers than porn stars.
Stephanie!
Stephanie came on.
Yeah, Stephanie's on here. Man, we were freaking kickballing on Friday or Saturday. Yesterday? Holy shit. It's Monday tomorrow. That's how the weekend has been going.
Yeah, it was the first one too. Like so. Yeah.
Just having fun and it's flying by, right? I mean, at least slow.
I played once, and that was when they first started, and I about killed myself. And sorry, I'm not going back until I either get better shape or I already know I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Because I just.
What was really cool is like when I first started playing kickball, I was like smoking a lot. I was smoking so many damn cigarettes. And like I haven't smoked for almost 30 days. I might be almost at 30 days now.
You were probably running around those bases like this.
Oh, I was breathing my ass off, man. I was like, man, let me take a breath. All right, I got it. Let's go. We lost
I can breathe you can breathe the polluted air now instead of the polluting directly too.
Yeah.
Were you on Team Nest or Team Mopigs?
Team Mopigs. No, I wasn't. I was on team. No, they were all on the same team. Mopigs and Nest were on the same team.
Well, how was that?
I don't know. And then we just got.
So anybody just play whatever. So you won and lost.
No, well, no, because like Nest Records and Mopigs were together, and then there were the rest of us. You know, the losers. So we were on our own team.
Oh, so basically the two teams that had the most experienced players put everybody together.
Yeah.
And then all the scrags came in and, and the scrubs and the bench players started their own
bench
team.
warmers.
Yeah, we started catching up a little bit, and then I don't know, it was 11:30, and that was enough. Enough for me, anyways.
I seen the lights came on. They said something about the lights weren't going to come on.
Yeah, they came on.
Oh, okay.
That's all we need to say about that.
Yep,
so we don't need to say nothing else about that.
I've been there.
Someone figured it out. Huh?
I wanted to be on your team too. Well, no, Eric asked me to be on the team, Stephanie, and then I was like, well, who needs people? I was like the other team, and I was like, I'll go over there. And then,
who needs people?
Who needs people? I'm here to help.
Still some good guesses. No one's gotten it yet. Of course, I'm not going to tell you until later anyway, but some good guesses.
311 is a cool band. I remember the first time I heard them, I was like, yay.
You know that down, whatever they sing. Can't remember what they sing now.
Down.
Huh?
Maybe you can all be on the same team, Thomas. Maybe. I don't know how that
Everybody be on the same.
So
you just rotate.
We'll just
rotate positions. Just rotate and everybody gets one kick. And you get to keep your own scores. So
participation.
So if you have 30 people.
Awards will be given out at the end.
Woo. I love participation.
You just keep rotating until you get put out at least once. If you don't get put out, you just keep playing, rotating through.
Man, I went to field day for my youngest child. It's field day is right before school starts or whatever, school ends.
Yeah.
And there were different things that you can compete in, like bouncy ball contests or rope climbing or whatever. And most of the activities were fun, but if you won, like you didn't get anything. Like there wasn't a ribbon for anybody. So it went from everybody gets a ribbon to nobody gets a ribbon. But the kids were keeping score. They know who won. They know for sure.
So straight up like the old school days when we used to have to play the parking lot ball, and it's just all about bragging rights, right?
Yeah, that's it. So you know if you won or not. So folks will get all up in airs about participation ribbons, so you know in here. You know if you're a winner in here.
No more participation ribbons.
But yeah, I was talking about what I had coming up, which is absolutely nothing. Except for in July. I have 2 things in July. I'll be joining you at the Donut Hole.
That's August,
That's
though.
August. So then July is going to be Kirby's, is what it is.
And I still haven't confirmed it all, but that's the reason I started out 2 months early. So
Mhm.
I started up that little page and no one said anything since. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I even put that list on there to kind of show you what times I was looking at.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be just that 3 people. It can be 1 person for however long you want to play too. I'll just give the extra money to whoever has the extra time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this has been Stephanie. That's rude. She said you picked the wrong team. I wanted you on my team, but you picked the wrong one, so that's your fault.
Savage.
We just came to have fun. Should I sing a song now? Since I already started it.
If someone could tell us how clear she sounded while she's playing, it'd be kind of nice because we can't tell from this end. I mean, it sounds great here.
Yeah, we need sound check. I need more vocals on the monitor, please.
More blue M&Ms. More blue
Well,
M&Ms.
like the only thing I'll do is move the mic. So
I'll just sing and see what happens. This is a song that I wrote when I was trying
I
to.
don't even think people are listening to us because they keep saying numbers instead of saying how it sounds. Dang it, we want to win those stickers.
I'd still be guessing. I wouldn't stop because I want those stickers. Thank you, Jana. But this was a song that I wrote to just kind of reconcile some feelings that I was having about one of my friends dying. I was so pissed because there were so many people that were just shitty people that just kept living. And then my friend died. And so it was the inspiration for the song. See my life, see my life, see my life. Sublime. See my pain, see my pain. No more shame. Blame. There's nowhere, there's nowhere, there's nowhere but up here. There's nowhere, there's nowhere, there's nowhere but up here. Oh, up here. No more tears. See my soul, see my soul. No more trouble. Gone. See my life, see my life, see my life. So bright. There's nowhere, there's nowhere, there's nowhere but up here. There's nowhere, there's nowhere, there's nowhere
How old is that one?
I'm not gonna cry. Like the memory just popped up a little bit before he died. So 4 years ago. It's about 4 years ago.
You don't play that one very often, do you?
No.
No. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever heard it, and I've seen you quite a bit of times.
Yeah. I try to at least play a couple. Like every time I do a show, I try to do a different set list, just so that people don't hear the same thing. And then I've been trying to learn covers, but I'm tired and lazy.
You don't realize, I think covers in some ways is harder because if you don't at least somewhat sound like the song,
Mm-hmm.
especially the one they know. I mean, a lot of popular bands they're already doing a cover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
No, she's asking if it's a 12 or a 6. It's a 6 string.
Oh, yeah.
You can,
Put up a-
might not be able to see it on there. But and you can tell by the sound too, because the 12 strings sound looser to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was extra.
Yeah, got all that extra. Put up a.
Loose.
Oh, somebody's trying to pay me money. I'll take some money. Hold on.
Oh, PayPal
Wait a minute. I'll put it up there for you.
or
Hold
Cash
on.
Yeah, we're a lazy podcast, so she wants it. She'll put her on.
Yeah, I'll do it right here in front of you so you can see me do it. Oh, maybe. Oh no, my internet.
Technology.
My internet.
I can never remember mine. That's my problem.
Okay, Stephanie wrote like a novel on this next one.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, when me and my kids came to see you at Mulberry Farm thing, every time my kids see pics of us together, I'm going so blind. Let me put my glasses on. And I didn't help from this distance, so
I'm for the children.
awesome girl we see in concert. I've had the privilege of seeing her, I don't know now.
Just 20 times.
Yeah, right. I think more than
75
that.
times.
It's funny because we actually met for the first time at a grindcore show
Yeah.
where she opened up earlier, and then this. What's the name of that band?
Violent Opposition.
Yeah, Violent Opposition. One of my favorite shirts because it had the teddy bear with the knife.
Oh yeah. I got the lion with the mouse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how come I can't just watch it? If I watch it, is it get? Oh, there I am. I'm looking at. Look at me looking at myself. Look at that.
Okay.
Look, it's me. All right, I'm about to post this link. Y'all better send me some money. I had to relearn technology real quick.
You know, that's the cool thing about modern technology too. Because I have another friend of mine was having some issues and needed some extra money, and she was willing to sell some dolls she makes or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, I don't need your doll here. You know, I can't send her a lot of money, but I can send,
Just about $350.
she needed a lot more, but it seems like I opened that door, and when I did it, a bunch of other people followed suit. So she was able to, oh no, it was her air conditioning went out.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh no, you need to get that, especially since you got kids. If you're adults at home, that's, open a window, put a fan in, and deal with it for a while. But if you got kids and animals, you need to get those air conditionings fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just spoiled people anymore.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we made a culture that can't handle it.
Yeah.
So,
Especially in Kansas. I came from Colorado, so you didn't really need an air conditioner. It would just be hot
well, it's
during
like,
the day.
and down in the South, they got those swamp cooler things, just a big
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah, with some water in it.
And then it's funny because all the houses and the older houses especially, the front door and the back door match up. The whole hallway, so they just open them. They got that swamp thing going through there, and it's like a freaking vortex.
I don't know. I was in Louisiana for March. Me and my kids and my best friend went for Mardi Gras. Was the plan, and we got to see a little bit of it, but the Gulf Coast was only 2 hours away. And it was just like, oh, I want to see the Gulf Coast. And so we traveled and saw it. It was amazing. It was so cold. It wasn't like freezing cold, but it was chill.
You were getting that ocean breeze.
Yeah,
and those
something.
ocean breezes are.
It was really nice. We didn't see one alligator. Somebody lied to me about Louisiana. There wasn't one damn alligator anywhere.
She was telling her kids that you're a famous person. She is. People around here know her.
Yeah. Make a young person read to you.
Okay, let's go with another
Sure,
question here.
All right.
And there's our Cash App right there.
There's my Cash App.
Cash App for some money.
Send me some money.
She's got to put up with this.
Unless they were saying they wanted fun for us. We just blew it. Send all your money to her anyway. Just buy our art.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question. Would you go to jail for a year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and get out when you get it done? Go to jail for a year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube. As soon as you get it done, you can get out.
Rubik's Cube, for sure. They got YouTube in jail.
How long do you think it'd take you?
Well, if I watch a YouTube video and think about it, probably, I don't know. Because I've seen people like just watch the videos and figure out the formulas and figure it out in like 3 weeks or something like that. So they were a little smarter than me. So I'd say I could get it done in a month.
month in prison.
Now, if I don't have a YouTube video, then I'd still do the Rubik's Cube.
Because
Because eventually it's gonna work.
Because I don't know how many times accidentally I've finished a Rubik's Cube.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you how many times I accidentally finished on 0 hands, Kevin. 0 hands.
Yeah, but are you trying to? But put it into context here. Are you in jail 24/7 where you can do this every moment you're in jail?
Who, me?
Yeah. You gotta eat and have butt sex. You gotta do those 2 things.
I don't know if I'm ready for that now. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Are we talking from some experience here? What?
I've never been to a men's prison. I just hear that's what you do.
But
nothing else to do, so. What's on the menu today? Josh's ass.
Man, I just watched that movie. What was the one where he escaped from the prison? God, I almost said it too. Samuel L. Jackson was in it, and they were like, it was a guy who got accused of killing his wife, but he didn't.
You're not talking about the one-armed man?
No!
Harrison Ford?
No! It's no, damn it. Somebody, Shawshank. Thank you, Mary.
Shawshank.
That was Wesley Snipes.
You were like the Fast and the Furious? Like, no, not the Fast and the Furious.
Well, that leads me to the next question. I kind of posted some of them.
She said make sure it went through.
Okay, sweet.
Posting some of them on there. And on a desert island, who was the worst person? I posted this one, and 2 people said Trump would be the worst person to be. And I mean, I would agree, but not for any political reasons. You know, I mean, he wouldn't be the worst in my opinion.
Not even close.
I think a cannibalistic Dwayne Johnson would probably be worse than Trump.
You
know, some big motherfucker that's trying to eat me. I think he would be worse.
Ooh, I'd have to think about it. I'm sorry. My kids were locked outside and I didn't see until now.
Come on, kids know how to get in the house.
All right.
They should.
Hold on here. I'm sorry, America. I'm a mother.
Gotta get the kids squared away.
Okay. All right. It looks like they made it.
I was gonna say kids know how to get in the house. I sure did.
Sweetie, thank you, Steph. I got it.
We used to have an old tree. Lock out of the house and like accidentally leave your key at home. Come home, but I could climb a tree, get up on the roof, get up into the 2nd floor, and crawl through this little weird attic vent thing we had, which would pop off.
Jesus Christ. I just had to go through the kitchen window. You had to do Mission Impossible. Did you have lasers?
Oh, the tree wasn't that hard to climb.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I didn't want to have to mess with any windows because usually the windows were locked. So.
Yeah, I think it was.
Plus, that's also how I snuck out of the house. So, and my parents knew. It turned out I found out my parents knew all those years.
Yeah. As a parent, I just need you to come back.
Just need you to come back.
Just as long as you're back by school.
I always knew I was in trouble. I'd come home, Dad's sitting at the picnic table that's in our front. I mean, it was out in the country in our front yard. And yeah, I knew I was in trouble. Oh.
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah, I never thought about that because as a kid, you know, the dog starts barking and everything too.
I'm so happy to see you. Like, shh. You can't get me in trouble, boy.
And when I got older, it got worse because it was like, yeah, we know what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. Man, I remember telling my parents like all the stuff that I did after I grew up. About 10 years. Wait, about 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, by the way, I had a party at the house when you guys were out of town. But we cleaned up really well, and I put gas in the car. But I'm sure you looked at the mileage.
Sure, you already know.
And they're going, yeah, the house was 10 times cleaner than what it usually is. So they know.
Like,
That's why they do that. They really want the house to be cleaned up. And you can always tell who your best friends were because they always be one or two that would stay around and help you clean up.
Yeah.
Because the others you had to like throw out of the house because they pass out or something.
Yeah, it's like you gotta leave.
So, yeah, we knew you were throwing parties because we also knew the house was going to get really clean.
Stephanie said
All right,
I had
Kevin.
those old ass
You wanna
rollout
throw some
windows
paint?
growing up. It was way too easy for me to sneak out. What is a rollout window? What is that? Just a window you can roll out of?
Roll out. Not a
It's like on the ground.
ludicrous song.
Okay, you didn't do anything on this thing
I didn't do anything.
that you said you were going to do.
I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
No, you went like this with your hand. I don't see any of that.
I
on
did
there.
that, and then paint magically appeared.
Oh man, Stephanie, we missed your contribution to butt stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip past
No,
it.
I actually posted it on there. I posted it.
Has a handle on behind work.
Oh, the rollout window has a handle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the cranks
wait,
are-
are we talking about one of those?
Yeah.
Are we talking about one of these? One of those cranky. I hated those windows so
Yeah.
Not
much.
anymore. They got those where it's like a double pane window thing. So
Yeah.
you open one and it's still got a bunch.
Yeah,
Yep. Crank kind.
mine are double. Okay, so it's like the windows, like back in the day when you had
Yeah,
like,
get
oh,
out
it's
of
hot in the
those.
car. And then like if you're like by yourself and it's like it's hot in the car. I gotta do the back too.
I've been seeing like new cars with like these little the rental car we got last night had a little window in front of the mirror. Like, okay, I mean it's like this big.
Like the old
It's just
pickup trucks had at one time.
I mean, but that they don't open. It doesn't
Right,
open like
those
the
didn't
flap.
open.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a little mini flap, but doesn't open like a flap.
Well,
Non-functioning flap.
Didn't it have like a defrost screen on it or something? I wonder if that helps it.
I don't know. I mean, he'd said maybe that's what they use, like if you lock your key, instead of breaking the whole window.
Yeah, you just.
But I'm
break
like,
the little
well, that's seems kind of stupid, I
I
mean,
know.
You shouldn't lose your key. You can just dial into your car now.
yeah, call
you,
it.
You can whistle at it.
Oh yeah.
a little
Well,
bit.
the gear thing was just a knob I turned.
Yeah. It was-
Because at first I was like, "Where the? Oh, there it is."
Joe was like, "Dad, I miss it already,"
Oh.
because she had.
She got to sit back and they had those sunshades in the back.
Yeah,
But she turned on the heat. I was like,
Oh no.
well, on the way home, I was almost wanting to because it was cold, but it was keeping me awake,
Mm-hmm.
That's why I did that. Yeah.
and it took about like 2 or 3 hours to.
Is it called a wind wing? Mary Ellen said that it was a wind wing. I'm
Well, no,
sitting here
on
touching
the
it.
trucks those are wind wings,
Click on
but on
it.
this car this
One
didn't.
of these days, I'm gonna get fancy
On this
now.
car it didn't open up as far as I could tell.
No, yeah, this one didn't.
It was just a weird little window. Don't know what it was for.
So we're about to the time where we need to. Boy, this podcast flew by. How did that happen?
Oh my
Really?
god. Yeah, it's like 6:44. What is it, an hour?
Yeah,
Wow.
You only saw one song.
No, well, I guess
Give
I'm
us
gonna
a
have
good
to
one.
sing another one.
we got 15 minutes, and I got to figure out.
Holy cow!
So
really?
yeah, if you want to play while I'm figuring this out, then I'll look less stupid, and that would be good.
How you figured out on time? Just what we even talk about? Just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
what we talk about because you didn't really have any shows. Said you got
Yeah.
some, but
Talked about murder and butt sex.
and I got what I'm
Breaking
working.
in and out of the house. Good times. Do I want to do that? Let me see if I can get through this Johnny Cash cover. Only thing I hate about necklaces is they'll knock up against your guitar,
Yeah.
and then you're just sitting there making extra noise.
you got a drum beat going and didn't mean to.
Has anybody even gotten close?
There was somebody within like 20 I saw at least. But yeah, I'm a casual looking. I didn't see anybody.
I want to give a hint. It's a number. It's one number altogether. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. You can tell that long-time fire. Tell that midnight rider, tell the rebel or the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna put him down, tell him that God's gonna put him down. Well, hey there, boys, let me tell you the news. Head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on a bended knee, talking to a man from Galilee. Talk to me with the voice so sweet. I swear I heard the shuffle of the angels' feet. Call my name and my heart's dead still. You can't say Sontia, come and do your will. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. You can throw your rock and hide your hand. Working in the darkness, the fellow man. Stars God made black and white. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta put you down. Sooner or later, gotta put you down. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta put you down. Sooner or later, gotta put you down. Sooner or later, gotta put you down. Sooner or later, gotta put you down.
Yeah. Cash app is right there. Sontia where?
Good idea.
Send me money.
Well, like I said, we haven't had a lot of people playing live. I think we had someone not too long ago, but
Instead of cast out,
Who-
that's painted, man.
ain't nobody gonna tip us.
Oh yeah, there's been a few.
You never know.
Nobody gonna tip us. Let's see.
We should have done that last night because there's a lot of people. I wish I could afford. Well, you can put a couple bucks in the tip jar.
All right. Well, I was gonna see if anybody got closer than Joshua Ricks, but he got closer than himself. He heard the clue, I guess, and so he got it.
I'm glad.
So yeah,
Guess it.
guess it again. So I'll have to open his box and add some more stuff to his box.
We're just gonna do a yearly box for him.
Yeah, we may have to put you on a limit.
Mailing list.
Yeah, mailing list. You get a monthly for the rest of your life. Monthly,
Some of the boxes may be empty, but hey, we'll just be sending them to you.
Yeah,
Fill
yeah.
it.
It'll be our energy.
Our internal gratitude.
It's a
Yeah.
box of love.
The box of love. What did we? Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
Texture.
Darn right I did. I thought it would be cool kind of texture.
Are you gonna paint it yellow?
Hey, what yellow?
The moon or ball?
No,
The dragon ball.
I actually got a little bit of yellow on it.
Yeah.
It was right next to the yellow you were using.
I didn't want to make it the earth, but I think that was the original.
I was trying to keep it away from you in the earth.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I was trying.
That's
I
the
didn't know
reason
what.
I did what I was doing.
I didn't know what to do.
I thought it was the moon.
But it might be
It's more like the moon now.
So I used the pearl. The pearl. So when that dries, we can put more texture on it.
And that one had silver in the background. I think it had some of that pearlesque mixed into it from the original go around. Yeah.
What was the clue, Mary? It's that it was a number that was together with other numbers. That was the clue.
That was the clue.
And Joshua was like, "Hey,
I got that." He was on it.
I know what number it is now."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your angel number for the month, Joshua. Follow it. Follow it.
One of the other questions that I've been asking all of at least the musical acts, and I've been kind of trying to rotate it up to fit, is what is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on stage?
Several things.
I love the look and the awkward as people are getting glanced at it. You know, like,
I
oh
was
God.
sitting there, I was like, there's been so many. I feel like, I broke a couple of strings. There was one time I completely forgot my whole song. There was one time I forgot my whole set. That was terrible. That was absolutely awful. I was so tired that day. And then I had 2 sets, second set, blanked out.
Oh.
Just blanked out, couldn't play a song, couldn't do anything. I saved it the last 15 minutes, but I was just, no. And it was one of those times to where I had invited people. I didn't think anybody would show up.
And of course.
Everybody
showed.
There was 200 people there. And I was like, oh my God.
Did that have anything to do with it or just being tired?
No, I literally just hadn't slept the night before. Yeah. And I was just going to get through the set and then go home and then get some rest or whatever else. And it turned into a disaster. So I think that's it. There was one time to where I was playing and I guess my whole panties were showing. And everybody was just like, yeah, this is the greatest show ever. And then
there's a lot of pictures. Why everybody taking pictures?
Start throwing dollar bills up on the stage.
I was like, why's everybody being so nice? And then one person, it was actually my ex-husband. He was my boyfriend at the time, and he said, "Hey, your panties are showing." Oh. And I was like, that explains a lot. So I played the rest of the show standing up. Yeah, so. But there was only 20 people there, so that was fine.
Yeah, that wasn't the 200 people.
Yeah, the 200 people to where I was just like, I don't know how to use my fingers.
No. Well, I kind of spent the morning, I try to, watch videos on how to do things better for the podcast, artists, inspiration. We're kind of doing art news, and we still try to, but it's not like I said, the last several episodes
one art
have
show,
just been
I
like
tried
this.
to find that art show you were talking about on the way up there, and I couldn't find it again.
I snapped it, so
I was going to talk about that one. It's $10 entry fee, and there's no size limit as long as it has stuff you can hang it from.
Yeah. And it was at, I think, the art gallery.
Yes, the art gallery.
Or gallery art.
Gallery. I think it's just called gallery. Yeah, gallery art.
Yeah,
we got a lot of art galleries. I think it's gallery art.
Yeah. But in one of the things that struck me, there's this guy. He's called, I think it's Saint Ruthless is his YouTube channel name.
Saint Ruthless?
Saint Ruthless. It's ST and then it's Ruthless.
Street Ruthless?
Street Ruthless or Saint Ruthless? Saint is abbreviated as ST as well. So
you need to clarify it for us, sir.
Yeah, but I watch him.
Saint Ruthless, I'm sure.
It seems like it's Saint. Let's say.
I watch him and follow him a lot, but I don't know that. And but he was doing a little he's a documentary and stuff like that. But he was talking about the stallion theory that Jerry Seinfeld. I don't know if he coined it, but he uses it. I don't know if he invented it, but it's a systematic way of getting the creative thoughts in your head out, helpful, because what the theory is of a stallion is that, the creativity is a stallion. If you harness it, you'll thrive and survive. If you don't harness and let it run wild,
you'll be out in the western Kansas or run around, you won't catch it.
Yeah,
you'll die. It'll kill you. It just, you won't.
Okay, well, why would Seinfeld use it? He wasn't that creative. Definitely wasn't funny.
He's got a few good one-liners, but that's
he had better comedians with him, so maybe that's where his skill came from.
Yeah, but he said he wrote down.
How do we go from Stallions to Seinfeld?
Well, this is his theory. I think he's involved with it.
We could have started after all that stuff.
Okay.
But he would take all of his jokes, I mean, pages of them, and just a accordion envelope, and I mean, thousands of pages of all of his jokes he'd write down, and he'd come back to them, but he would let that and capture it and harness it.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's certain ways, like how to get it out. When you go into something, you got to have a destination, a vehicle, gas, and keys. So the destination is your goal, what you want to find. Your vehicle is, how are you going to get there? Your gas is your motivation to get there. And then the keys is what motivates you. I mean, I've shared it, so they talk way better about
quoting some Seinfeld stuff on there, it looks like.
Yeah,
no soup for you.
The soup Nazi. The soup Nazi.
The panty show was like 20 years ago.
But yeah, it's like brainstorming, but it's like, focus driven. And then, I mean, some of us as creatives think that, we want creative freedom, right? But how many times have you been sitting there with all this freedom with a blank canvas and you can't figure out what you want to draw, what you want to create?
Yeah.
So instead of having creative freedom, it's better to have creative focus.
Oh, I let the stallion loose. You've seen me. And then it's like, I don't know what.
Well, that's kind of what we've been doing with the Final Fridays, though. I mean, we've been coming up with the prompt, whether it's stupid and, way too vague or, whatever the reason is.
You did that last one, Soul. And so I brought one that I was already working on before he started it. And he got all upset. I go, dude, this is it. Well, he's cut his face up.
But I understand. But that's the reason I do it, just so somebody has, there's 8 of us that, sometimes we don't want to know what to paint. It's like, well, here, this is, paint something.
Yeah.
But then deadlines along with the Final Friday, we got them with that. The Final Friday, it's coming. You got to do it. So having deadlines and having a healthy respect for deadlines. But I got the YouTube video shared on the Room Green page. So check that out. It's good information. Applies to anybody creative. And, if you hate Seinfeld, he's not in it very much, but
I think creation, even if no matter what you're creating, if you're creating like a book or a novel or music or poetry or a business or whatever else, it's kind of like pooping. Like you can't force it out.
Yeah.
You got to wait till it's ready.
Yeah,
but you can do stuff to help. So
Stephanie wants to do a bug theme. We've already done a bug theme.
Yeah, that was one of our first ones.
Mm-hmm.
We can do a unicorn bug theme.
Hey, yeah. Whatever happened to that unicorn that was supposed to be stepping on the world? I think I requested that once.
Unicorn step on the world?
Yeah, I requested a unicorn stepping on the world once. I never got it. Somebody do that.
We're seriously talking about doing maybe we should do that once a month when we talk about someone gives us like, I don't know how we're going to figure it out, like one word, and then we both paint something different.
Yeah,
it means to us.
Yeah, that was one of the options for today. We've got.
But I think that'd be kind of dope if we do smaller pieces so that we can get done that day.
Joshua gets it with the poop. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I couldn't see what I thought it was a mushroom. It's not a mushroom, folks.
That's not a
mushroom.
Not a mushroom.
Mushrooms we drawing them.
We did draw. We did that kind of concept where we painted each other on a canvas. It's back here. We did that. They're like maybe fifth episode in, and it's still hanging around. We don't take it out much because nobody wants to buy a painting of us. We're not cool enough for that yet. Maybe one of these days, Kevin.
When we reach it, and then that thing will sell for
millions.
It'll be hanging out
dollars.
next to Mona Lisa or something.
No more unicorns.
Sorry, I'm dragging you down, Kevin. No more bugs. I'm dragging you down. Sorry.
Why are you dragging me down?
Don't drag me down. That's not how it goes.
Oh, and before we get off here, I want to mention Kesha. I love you. Hi. I'm going to mention Kesha on every podcast until she catches wind and she comes to Kansas and sweeps me off my feet. Takes me off to my fairy tale. Kisses a frog, kind of thing. I would be the frog in this scenario.
Or she'd kiss you and turn into a frog. What?
All right.
Jesus.
I don't know.
I'm just crushing people's dreams.
I know.
He was crushing mine. So
Mhm.
I wasn't crushing you.
It's the dream crushing episode.
All right. What about the texture?
She still kiss you.
Mhm.
So what's the deal?
What?
All right. You just-
Frog catcher?
Frog catch you. Catch a frog. Catch a frog.
Josh is like, I'll take it.
Doesn't matter how big the
Well-
whale is.
Oh God. Damn, we're in a tight spot. Damn, we're in a tight spot.
It's
Foggy Mountain Boy.
Foggy Mountain.
It's a movie. Okay, we're playing guessing game here. Movie. It's got Clooney and the
where they
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
I am the man.
yeah. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? Where he's got the frog and he thinks it's the guy that the sirens turned.
Yeah.
So he's carrying
him around.
So he's carrying the box around, and John Goodman robs him and kills the frog. And they think their friend is dead.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's a great one.
That movie was
Did she say
amazing.
owls? Did I say owls?
Owls. Yeah, we painted an owl not too
Yeah.
long
A
ago.
robot owl.
It's
An
in
owl from the
South
Clash of
Carolina.
Titans.
Ooh.
It's old?
Yeah, it's in South Carolina.
Dang. Cool.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
Came out in the wash with.
I'm just messing with
No, we
you.
took care of it.
He's spending on all these
We had-
M&Ms.
Yeah.
We had when we were swapping back and forth.
Frolic. Yeah, we
2 or
got to
3
sit
months
there
ago.
a lot of times because we share a lot of art, or I'll sell for him when he's not around. Vice versa. We're like, okay, this sold for this, and now we got to do this, and we got to do this, and it's like it gets confusing sometimes.
I drag my feet on shipping it because I don't like shipping.
The bigger
It's
the bigger the
scary.
piece, it's the harder. And then
But it
you
made
got to
it.
insure it, and then
I didn't insure it. It made
Don't you
more
just
than-
wrap it in bubble wrap and then in cardboard and send it?
I mean, I used my screens for my screen printing.
Mhm.
They're aluminum frames.
Oh.
I had a bunch of extra ones that the screens had ripped out,
Mhm.
and it happened that it fit in there. So I was like, yeah. And I just ordered some new screens, so I had the box that the screens fit in. So I just did that and wrapped it up really good.
you do know what this month's subject is, right, Stephanie? Because you're part of that. What is it? Mundane. What?
Futuristic mundane.
Futuristic mundane. Take it as it is. Means whatever it means to you.
It's
Yeah, we need to
almost
find a home.
Halloween.
We need to find a home for our final Friday.
We got one. We're gonna be in a parking lot.
That sounds like homelessness, Kevin.
No.
Please,
Homeless people. do
please
not
combat
sleep.
homelessness. Art
People,
homelessness.
unless it's a parking garage, they won't sleep in the middle of an open parking lot.
Well, I would.
Okay?
Well, I would.
That's just because you're probably on something. There's a difference.
I'm high on life,
Yeah.
motherfucker. All right, guys.
The guy is
Put the
milking
life
the
down.
dragon in jeans and
Put the
white.
life down. Don't get too high on it. What?
She said it looks like the dragon is milking a guy in white jeans. From a distance, it looks like a guy is milking the dragon in jeans and a white t-shirt. Are you high, Mary?
Yeah. Where?
Mary's an artist, and she does have quite the imagination. All I see right now is just a big white spot in the middle of the dragon.
From a distance.
I don't see it, but I love it. I love
That's what we're going to call it then.
Yeah.
Blue jean milking.
Milking him for what?
And where do you milk a dragon from? That's what I'm.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, I mean, where does?
It's kind of like milking a bowl.
I've never even seen dragon nipples.
Well, you're dead before you get to see them.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, what was that
Joshua's not seeing
What was
it
that
either.
thing on the never-ending story? That one. Really
Oh, that
dragon.
was a
more like
Gryffindor. Oh my god.
Gryffindor. Yeah, Ron was like,
Just
like
put
a
them
big
together.
flying furry dog. That was
Yeah.
really-
Long dog. He's like super long dog.
The dark blue ball cap.
Huh? Oh, I kind of see it now.
The milking part or the ball cap?
Well, if you look at that shadow under the neck, that could be the back of the guy's head. You gotta look at the thing, and he's leaning sideways. One of the tentacles is coming up by the side, so it looks kind of like an arm, and then one of the other tentacles is flying off to the side, which could be another arm. When you look at that, not this, that. It's like it's laying sideways. So I don't know where the blue jean part came in, but that to me looks like a big fat
the
body.
blue part right there.
I guess the blue jean is down at the bottom, but it's like he's got a big white shirt on.
So we're gonna stare at this painting for another hour. And Mary, we need full essay forms of what you're taking.
So when we post this, we want a full written explanation, kind of so someone can read it. Keep within one page, but double spaced.
We're gonna call that not creative enough, Joshua Ricks, just to be PC. Your stallion isn't. So she says yes to whatever you're talking about, Kevin. That's what she's on the roll. I don't see it, but maybe I'm too close to it.
Maybe your stallion's a mare or a little sway back.
I paint not right.
She's like, I'm not right.
Ain't right, shit, motherfucker.
And I'm not even hammered. I'm just drinking coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here staring.
You
Like,
think
I
you're
feel
drinking
like
coffee.
maybe.
Yeah, you got this from Josh. You know what's in it. And what? No, you haven't eaten blue M&Ms though.
Yeah.
You guys will
Stay
see
away
some
from the
videos.
blue M&Ms, everybody.
These were specially we ordered them from Colombia.
Mm. All of a sudden, I'm going to be in freaking Ponca City in that secret room.
Oh, that was
Sontia will be back in 72 hours.
Fudge bites and glasses. Nice. All right, guys, we're gonna get off here and get on with our evening. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more yard work.
I'm going to sleep.
Going to sleep.
I'm going to eat a hamburger.
Kevin, you got-
I got yard work to do, but I'm not going to do it.
A little bit. I ain't gonna go.
I got to
crazy.
get out, and I got 3 lawnmowers not running. I think one of them's a fuel deal, so I need to drain the fuel, put new fuel in it.
Well, the hardest thing about the worst thing about doing yard work is not having a beer to do it. Like I said, I don't drink a lot, but a yard work, it's almost required. You know, I mean, just to.
You got some beer now.
I know. That's why I got the beer, so I can get the yard work done.
But the thing is, I know where the beer's
It's medicinal beer.
So if the beer's gone, Joe took it, not me.
Yeah.
What I learned is you got to drink beer, not liquor.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't
I mean,
need yard
that-
work because at least
weeds.
you know at least beer you're getting some kind of something in besides just straight up something that you start. Well, you use the alcohol to start your mower.
Yeah.
Start
I think that's probably a good motto to anything. I mean,
yeah.
I don't drink much
Isn't that
liquor.
they said beer is whatever, but liquor is quicker kind of thing?
Yeah, you're trying to go brain dead quick. Liquor is better than beer.
Has anybody ever?
We're gonna.
Has anybody ever blacked out from drinking beer?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's.
Well, you have to, but how much you drank?
That's a lot of beer to have to black out beer.
But to black out on liquor.
We're gonna have a feud on the media today, upcoming week. Which is better, liquor or beer?
If you're
it
cooking,
depends on what you're doing.
even cooking,
really.
it depends on what you're making. Beer brats, or if you're making some kind of
Bourbon brats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we went over 9 minutes. We're gonna get fired by the network here.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there is no time. There's no one behind us, so it doesn't matter.
24 cans. Yeah, 24 cans will be a lot of. That's a lot of beer.
Yeah, that's also a lot of peeing.
All right, Joshua, I'll get the box updated and into you. It is now a box.
And the clue for the number next week is it's a number between 1 and 5. Does that help you?
Yeah.
Watch him guess it on the first try.
Yep,
Like
but
we've had a couple of times.
definitely go. I want to grow the YouTube page. Go check it out. Grow, subscribe,
Send all your friends there.
send all your friends there. I
You
want
got
to
some-
double it.
If you got some creative friends you haven't seen that you like on here, shout at us so we can, or shout at them to shout at us, or we'll shout at them to shout at you to shout at us, or something.
Something.
Something like
makes me
that.
want to shout.
Something. All right, later, guys.
Bye.